Okay, Shannon, you could put us on the record.
Can you let me in the waiting room, please?
Oh, yes, of course. Okay, this is a matter of Cuvalier versus Cuvalier. Mr. Morley is present on behalf of the plaintiff, and the plaintiff is also present. Defendant is not. We're scheduled for a pretrial today. Mr. Morley, the defendant is in default currently?
That's accurate, Your Honor. I had a default entered, and then it's just he hasn't appeared or been involved in any of this, and this has been pending for a little while. I'll be submitting a proposed default judgment of divorce forthwith. I think we have a June 10th trial date. That's obviously not going to happen. I'll get this entered probably next week, if that's all right.
That's fine. We can do it that way, or you can simply show up at the trial, in which case you don't have to follow the rules for, advanced service of the default judgment of divorce. If he simply fails to show up for a hearing, I'll leave that up to you, how you want to proceed.
That's not a bad idea. Why don't we leave that on and let me see what my schedule looks like, but rather than wasting time and effort and money, maybe that's a better way of doing it.
Okay, we'll keep the trial date on then, but there's no problem with if you decide to go the default motion route, just let us know. That's fine with me.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good day, Mr. Morley. Always good to see you.
Thank you, Judge. You too. Miss Carol, nice job, by the by.
Thank you, Brian.
Hey, guys.
All right, take care. Okay, let's see. That was Cuvalier. And what else have I got here? Milam. That one came off. Came off. Milam, okay. Shantana and Daniel. Neither are here. In the matter of Milam versus Milam, matter scheduled for a pretrial today. Does not appear that either party has shown up. So we'll be sending them a notice of impending dismissal if they don't follow up soon. And let's see, Rose Franks.
And Dawn sent a note saying that E. White may be a little late zooming in for his 9:30.
All right, those parties are here. And then I've got an Amber Benton. Let me find out who that is and what case she's on. Good morning. Screen name says Amber Benton. Is that your name?
Yes, sir.
I'm wondering what case you are here on.
I was scheduled to be
I see it now. It was on the next page. You're here for a PPO show cause hearing that's scheduled for 10 o'clock.
Yes.
So I'm going to put you back. I'm going to put you back in the waiting room because we're not ready to call that one yet.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. This is a matter of Rose Franks versus Franks, and Mr. White represents the plaintiff, and Mr. Franks and Ms. Franks are both present as well. So at a pretrial conference, I try to find out, are we going to have a trial? If so, what are the issues? I see Mr. White is shaking his head, so go ahead.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. The parties have reached a complete agreement. I don't have the signed judgment back from Mr. Franks or Ms. Franks, but if we could take the testimony today and I'll submit the judgment to the court after that, that'd be great.
Okay.
We can do that. Ms. Rose Franks, would you raise your right hand, please?
Yes.
You do swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes. So help me God.
All right, you can put your hand down now. Just state your full name for the record.
It's Jennifer Danielle Rose Franks.
Go ahead, Mr. White.
Thank you, Your Honor. Jennifer, do you remember signing a complaint for divorce in this matter?
Do I remember signing a complaint?
Yes. Do you remember signing the original paperwork in my office?
Yes, I do.
When you signed it, was everything true?
Yes.
Is it still true today?
Yes.
Are you pregnant today to the best of your knowledge?
No.
Okay. You have read, we emailed you the proposed judgment of divorce that sets out the terms for Jasper as well as some financial stuff. Did you get that?
Yes, I did, and I do apologize. I was not aware that I was supposed to send it. I did think that Ryan had gotten the same copy and that it was just for us to view. So I will do the best to get it in or today.
We accounted for all. Jasper's the only minor child born or adopted in this marriage, correct?
Yes.
And the judge doesn't have it, but this 8-page document that I sent you, is the property division fair and equitable under the circumstances?
Yes.
And all the terms in here were agreed to by you and Mr. Franks, is that correct?
To my knowledge.
Have you shared this with Mr. Franks yet?
I was not, like I said, I was not aware that if he had received the same copy that I did through email.
I think he might have, but essentially everybody is responsible for their own stuff, but you're keeping the property on South Webster and he's keeping the property on Westchester and he's paying you a sum of money back. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any chance of reconciliation?
No.
And once we get this signed by you and Mr. Franks, we get it to the court, you'd like the judge to sign that and grant you a divorce?
Yes.
Thank you. That's all I have for now, Your Honor.
And Mr. Franks, you've reviewed this proposed judgment of divorce?
He's muted.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
We can't hear you, Ryan.
I heard something. Go ahead and
Yep.
speak up. I think it's on. There might just be a little delay.
Okay, right there.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can, thank you. So let me
It's
ask
just a
you
little
again.
quiet too.
All right, it's coming through now. You have reviewed this proposed judgment of divorce?
Yes, I have.
And do you believe the terms are fair and equitable with respect to the property division and in the best interest of your minor child as it relates to the custody, parenting time, and child support provisions?
Yes.
Right, I'm satisfied based on the proofs that there's been a breakdown in this marriage. To the extent the objects of matrimony have been destroyed, there remains no reasonable likelihood that the marriage can be preserved. I will sign a consent judgment of divorce upon submission. We will keep the trial date on, but we'll turn it into a status conference just to make sure we've got something on the docket. No need to appear as long as the judgment is submitted prior to that date.
Thank you, Your Honor. Jennifer, if you can just get that signed by Mr. Franks and drop that back off and we'll get it over to the court, okay?
Yes.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, thank you, Your
You're
Honor.
welcome.
Thank you.
Have a good
Thank you,
day,
Mr.
everyone.
White. Yeah, thank you, Ryan.
You too.
Okay, have a good day.
Okay, that's done. And I think, make sure none of those Jody's iPad. Okay. Looks like that is it for our 9:30 docket. I'm going to turn everything off. I'll keep the meeting open so I don't kick these people out. But we're done until 10.